Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This Shabbos is a very special Shabbos, the Shabbos of Adar, the Shabbos which we bless the upcoming week of Moshe Rabbeinu's birthday and Yartzeit. And it's a Shabbos in which we're calling it the Shabbos of unity and the Shabbos of love and peace. As you know, many of you have seen the terrible video going around from Orlando and have seen the Day of Rage, which is being called for tomorrow, of hate and rage. And the way that we overpower hate and rage is with love and peace. And it's very much connected to this week's Torah portion, the Torah portion of Teruma. And so the name of Teruma deals with the sacrifice that we bring to Hashem. But the first pasuk, the first phrase of Teruma is V'yichlu li Truma. You shall take from me Truma. That not to give me Truma, but when we actually give to Hashem, we're actually taking. God gives us. And really, this is always has been the message of the Jewish people. We're not here to take. We're here to give. And when we give, that is when we actually take from Hashem. And so in this week's Torah portion, we have one of the most famous psukim, famous phrases, which gives us our entire purpose of creation and the entire purpose of this world. And that is Ve'asu li mikdash v'shechanti b'tocham. That you should make for me a dwelling place and you should live in it. And the word b'tocham doesn't say b'tocha, which means in it, but it says b'tocham, which means in you, in them. In every single one of us, we're able to create a dwelling place for Hashem. And so we create a physical dwelling place for Hashem, and we build a beautiful shul and beautiful edifices in which we have time to spend together and have happy occasions and happy times together, and we get to unite as one. Last night we had a beautiful 120-person real estate event. Tonight we're going to have another 150-person dinner. We're not cowering in fear, but we get together and unify. That's what gives us the strength of the Jewish people. But really the purpose of creation was to create a dwelling place down here, to bring godliness down here, to take away the hate and the rage, and to bring the heavenly voice of peace down to this earth. And that is why we are always framed by Osa Shalom, people that make peace, and not people that, God forbid, create any of his rage or hatred. And so as we go into this Shabbos, a Shabbos of peace and love, a Shabbos of unity, a Shabbos in which the community is coming together to spend Friday night dinner, to spend Shabbat day lunch, to spend services together. It's a Shabbos which we reinforce our commitment to Hashem, to create a dwelling place down here, to create a world in which there will be peace and security and happiness and joy, and not a place of day and rage. And so this is the Shabbos in which we commit ourselves to create this in our shuls, in our homes, in our own bodies, in each one of us, as God says, to create a dwelling place for Hashem down here. How do we do that? We know how to do that. Just like when we want to be home, home is where the heart is, we want to be comfortable. So too, we have to make Hashem comfortable to be in our home. When we make Hashem comfortable in our home, then we know it's a home which he's welcome to. Put a mezuzah on your door. You get a tzedakah box, which we're going to be giving out for Mishloach Manot. Have some Jewish books and some Jewish prayer books in your home. Create a place like you would want a home, in which you have the books that you like and the entertainment that you like, a place at which Hashem feels comfortable, a pair of tefillin, a place of prayer. And then God will truly imbue us with the light of peace and the light of happiness, that the time of which day and rage will be erased very soon, with the coming of Mashiach very soon in our days. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We'll see you tonight and tomorrow morning.